Alola, welcome to the Wolfpack. My name is Sandus83 and welcome back to My Sweet Roomies. God, it's been so long since I last played this. Anyways, we're starting off this episode by coming up with another poem. Now, what do I go for? What's this one? Okay, I'm gonna try and get a lot of Yuri. So that one's one of hers. Empty? Okay, that's Yuri. Say Yuri, apparently. Papa. Misery. Fester. Fun. Jump. Scars. Misfortune. Color. Frightening. Okay, that's that. Aura. So I think hers is like dark. That's her again. Oh. Doki Doki's her. Okay, that's that. And nightgown is yours. Okay, I'll be right back. Somebody just came up. Okay, that's a lot. Okay, that's better. Okay, another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene gets me. Hi, Sand Distress. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in the good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latches and gets it open. Then she turns upside and lets its contents spill on the ground. Only a few small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget you spent all of your money so I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening and her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Sandra to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. Thank you, Yuri. See, Sayori, if you were more like her, I would have actually liked you more. I don't know what it is. Like, I like Yuri just because of her, how she feels and like how she does things. That's just like, I don't know what it is. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Damn. That's dark. That's what another thing I like about Yuri. She still knows when to see the darkest things. What are you doing here? I have a break. Oh my god. Sorry about that. As I was saying, all the things I said just a while ago is why I love you. Is like Yuri's my favorite Doki Doki girl so far in this game, and always will be. Also, yeah. Also, her hair, the color of her hair. I would probably love to have that my hair that color. I don't know why. It just looks so cool. Either that, or at least have my hair color. If I were to dye it like a light, some sort of a light or darker green and red. But yeah, I like Harry's color, hair color. Anyways, did I just? I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like it. Like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen that much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did. Yeah, I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That. Still, coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. Shut up, Sayori! So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Oh, damn! Speaking of, that was actually Natsuki there. I don't know, or something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow. What was... A cookie? Oh my god. Well, okay, that's cool, yes. We talked about something weird. She messes with us. She tries to trick me into giving her money to buy a snack. She fails. Eventually, she just gets slapped in the face, hit in the face by a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sure, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It feels I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcake. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Yay. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat the damn cookie. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper. Wait, did you say tears or tears? It looks like tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going for a lot over just a cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, what do you think? Why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and wraps her arms around her. Jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand. Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her. Okay, let me get this straight. You trick her to... You make her think you're gonna hug her, and you trick her into nudging you away just to get a bite of her cookie. Okay, Sayori suddenly kneels down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Bye! Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the clubroom? Ugh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Oh my god, I love doing these voices. I'm gonna make sure I remember how to do these voices properly. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. I was never worried about you. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glanced at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes sense, though. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. I must have not heard it. Since I was practicing piano. Wait. Oh yeah, I remember. There's a FNAF. There's a Doki Doki Literature Club musical on the Random Encounters YouTube channel that mentions there's a scene that says that she's been learning piano. Piano? I wasn't aware that you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kinda just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Sanderstress. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've written a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Oh god. What's wrong with my voice for a second there? When I spoke there, I could have sworn I just sounded almost kind of broken or something. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki has disappeared into the closet. Hey, Yuri. I suddenly noticed that Yuri's reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No. I was kinda just waiting for you. If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Actually, tea is very good, actually. Especially in this case scenario. I could go, you know what, not gonna lie. Even realistic me right now, I could go for a nice cup of tea right now. And no, not like a British person. I just really enjoy drinking tea. Tea is the best. One of the best things I've ever drank in. Like, I literally have, like, right now I actually still have some green tea with ginseng, or whatever that stuff is called, in it, back in my home. Anyways, thanks very much. If there's one thing that we can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. That's how I feel when I'm like working on like a video behind the scenes, really, or like when I'm working on like the next episodes for shows like YouTuber Adventures or anything. Yeah. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow her and watch her as she retrieves a small picture from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, then we will go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks. I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Hmm?
Where are you two up to?
You're just gonna make some tea, so... I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher.
Ah, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it?
That's...
Monica, please mind your own business for once.
Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Santa's dress in club activities? My mouth gapes.
I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, Santa's dress.
Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Okay, that was interesting. So she talks it back to her. Once in a while, she suddenly pushes her forehead against the wall. Puts her forehead.
I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that?
Yuri.
Something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me?
No, Yuri, there's nothing wrong with you yet. Hopefully there never will be. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that.
Santa's dress. How come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me?
Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. That's actually a true thing coming from me. We have emotions and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane.
No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that?
Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that?
Friend, you say?
Yuri lifts her head.
Santa's dress. I really like being friends with you.
Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway...
Yeah. Shall we go?
Yeah. Yuri and I walked to the nearest water fountain. Once we filled up the water pitcher, we returned to the classroom.
Santa's dress, do you like oolong tea?
Actually, let me think about it. The types of tea I've had teas that taste like different fruits. Like I've had peach. I think I've had mango, though I'm not sure. I know I've had peach. I tried plain green tea, actually, at one point back at my old school. What else did I try? What kinds of tea did I try? I've had unsweet tea, I've had sweetened tea, I've had iced tea, and I remember having green tea with ginseng, or however the hell you pronounce that word. Anyway, in it. Yeah. So I have yet to actually try all kinds of tea. Like I want to try certain teas like oolong tea and peppermint tea. That's actually a thing that exists. Anyways, yeah. Anything is fine.
Very well.
Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Wait, that's right, the temperature you need to be able to make tea, brew your own tea.
Anyways, now it's time to get the teapot.
You really do this properly, don't you?
Of course. I shouldn't do any less than when I'm making tea for others.
Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything.
In that case, you'll only be even more impressed.
Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now.
Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway.
Aw, that's sweet! Aw, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much.
You're always worrying about me, Santa's dress. It's very endearing.
Ugh. Damn it. Lost my tongue sweet there. Sorry. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us.
Sandstress, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
Why is that?
It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read books with my back against the wall, rather than bending over at my desk.
Ah, sorry, I didn't realize.
No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it.
Is that so? I wonder why that is.
It's mostly likely because
Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading.
Yes. I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor.
Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag.
I have some chocolate as well.
It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it since it will go well with the tea. You and I sit against the wall, teacups at our side. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other.
I can't see too well.
Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle.
Your teacup.
Yuri hands me my teacup. Hold on. That's better. Holding it with my hands, that's not holding the book. I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus, because now I need to worry about making sure I don't actually touch her chest. I mean, I don't blame you. That's a good thing you want to make sure you don't do. And meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want.
That's okay. I won't take any.
Are you sure?
Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages.
Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad.
No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay?
Are you sure?
Of course.
Oh, I love this art. These pictures. It's so good. Like if someone's actually made these pictures into like little wall posters or something for your rooms and your offices, I would love to have this picture in my room right now. Anyways, Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it in my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely normal. But that doesn't mean I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. What the? I just put the piece of chocolate in her mouth? Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks.
Did I just?
Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened.
Sandstress?
Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that.
Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do. Right?
I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah. That's all it was.
Yeah. Then you don't need to stop or anything.
I see. The situation's gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell just by her expression that she can't even focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers. But this time, Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips. But it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath from my fingers. Oh, come on! Okay, that was actually a good timing. Thank you. Okay, everyone. Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems. Sinistress. Can you help Yuri with put away the tea stuff? Right? Yeah, of course. Totally nothing didn't happen. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. Oh, I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Things just got awkward between me and her. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates, and we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling that this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. I don't blame her. Yuri, first. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the moment with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Wait a minute. Do you like it? Sinistress. This one might even be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah. Just be appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. Okay, I'll read this. Let me see where it is. I love this music. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious, well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was a symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon I can't read that bit. Wait a minute. The moon in cements its face and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. This very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the nearly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to follow me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. That's actually I love that. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I begin to imagine what this poem is about.
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So, I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing, and people make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Sandistress?
Well, yeah, I guess I do.
I feel like everyone has a little something like that.
What the? There it is again, that weird little second flash. I hope that doesn't screw up the footage.
The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you, Sandistress.
That's exaggerating a little bit.
It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing, but now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling, and you're to thank for that. It's nothing, really. Yuri smiled sincerely to me. For just a moment, her timidness seemed to disappear.
Okay. You know what, I'm just gonna save here real quick. Okay, who's next? Monica, Natsuki, or Sayori? Sayori.
Oh my goodness! This is so good, Sandistress.
Yeah?
I love it. Especially after yesterday's poem.
You're too honest sometimes, Sayori.
No, but really. I want to put this on my wall. Can I?
Sayori? You must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer after all. At all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either.
I think I found her new voice. Yes. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion is to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Sandistress poem.
Damn it.
It's a Sandistress poem.
I should start writing poems and learn how to write proper poems. I get a lot. You ever know that could probably even be like a side job for extra money one day. I just sell poems I wrote, my own poems for money. Anyways,
and that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it.
Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. Okay, she hugs a cookie. That's weird. Now she hugs a piece of paper with words on it. Go see a go see a psychiatrist. No, go see a therapist, Sayori. You're so weird, Sayori.
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. That's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. And again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah, me neither.
Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Wait, where the hell?
You want to write something for me? That's so sweet.
Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point.
Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind.
Well, whatever.
Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet? Yeah, I like being things that are happy and things that are sad.
Wait a minute. Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori.
Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, the sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug.
Okay, that's the weirdest thing. Okay, I'm confused. Is this actually... Does she mean this, or is she just on drugs or something? Because, like, Yuri I can understand, but Sayori, come on. I can tell she was just allowed to do whatever she wanted, and was raised in a way too peaceful place. Okay.
It makes make a nice happy rainbow.
Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic.
It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Distress. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay?
You know what? I'm just gonna use my eyes. Okay. Okay. That's a lot of writing. God damn. That's a lot. Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you said I was gonna write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that, alright. It's almost kinda creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. I mean, she's not going to, really. I mean, eventually, before you know it, she'll be long gone.
Yeah! Writing's the best! I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Dear God. Sayori, what the hell is wrong with you? Why would you keep writing until you... I mean, wait a minute. I mean, writing is something that she likes. If she wanted to do it until she's, like, a corpse in the ground, can you really blame her? I mean, come on. This is Sayori we're talking about. She's too cheerful. She needs a bit of everything in her poems. Anyways, don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times, but seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. You're last now, Monica. Anyways,
Well, I can admit that it's better than the last one. It's nice to see that you are putting in some effort.
that's good.
Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday.
You think so?
Well, yeah. I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type.
Sayori has a type all of a sudden. All of a sudden?
Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight.
Ugh, that was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way: if it weren't for me, she would have probably just fly away like letting go. But she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say that we take each take care of each other in our own way.
Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah. I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here.
And Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard she sings my favorite love song. Every time she sings the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg real bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I see she likes talking to me. She probably talks about spiders. Well, what if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. Wow. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. That's a weird poem.
Not bad, right?
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks That doesn't matter. It can't be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid of people find out. They'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares about what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Huh, that's funny. Yuri wrote about something like that similar today. Huh? Did you say Yuri?
Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things.
Really? Well,
I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No, there isn't. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Natsuki has trouble finding words.
I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And you already made me feel insecure yesterday.
But the way you put it, sounds like she learned her lesson. You know, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem.
It's what I do best at the I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it.
Like conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel.
Remember that.
I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, so look forward to it.
I will.
Okay. Okay, come on. Now says Monica.
Hi again, Sand Destroyers. How's the writing going?
Alright, I guess.
I'll take that. Dear. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. Wanna share what you wrote today?
Sure. Here you go. I gave my poem to Monica.
Alright. This one's good.
Just good? It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering,
But have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style?
Okay. Why does everyone here know about this? I mean, I spent a lot of time with her, to be fair, first. I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented.
Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen.
I noticed that too. Let me just... I love this music and these images and characters so far.
Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her. Sorry about I was awake for so long. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what's going on, what goes on in that head of hers? I hope you don't mean it and I'll back that out. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But she's still defending her like that? You must be pretty into her.
Uh-huh. I really am, and how'd you know that before I told you? It's like you revealed my soul to her. God damn it, Monica. What the hell is wrong with you? How did you notice? Did you notice all along? Anyways, you completely misunderstood. I like her, but not that way.
Oh, calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend.
Wait, really?
Yeah, a fictional one anyway.
Okay, don't disrespect her. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me.
It's just a hunch, but...
Well, there's not really anything wrong with that.
Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Alright, let's take a look. I'm just gonna look at it from this.
What the hell? What the fuck? What the hell?
This is interesting. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh?
I guess it's just that the way I write. You know. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. It's just kind of it's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess.
I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing wherever and how the space. Your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I write the lines is really short, makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise.
I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So put it that way, not even every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know, you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected might happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Wait. She knows this is a game! Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so everyone can sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna make it simple, okay? We won't need as much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets that we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. I don't think anyone wants to do that besides us. So you always put it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting up those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think that's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagine it. Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys. No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out to a whole room of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event when each of us put up on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone that literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others to inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in this first place? Okay. Okay, don't get me wrong, I don't blame her. I know you do. I know we all do. And even if it all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but... Looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright! Phew! Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around everyone. Sorry. I guess I really don't have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. I mean, no, it will, literally. Why am I spoiling myself? Oh my god, oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to be practicing reciting them in front of each other.
No way!
Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no, don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips over her notebook to the specific moment she has in mind to herself. Then she stands behind the podium. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to end this video off here. But thank you all so much for watching. See you all next time. Bye.